What was it like for you to hear that 911 call that somebody made?
I didn't listen to the whole call. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
I was angry.
Yeah.
Because it didn't make any sense.
We're driving by and I'd like to report a domestic dispute. Florida with the white van, Florida license plate, white land, gentleman.
Where's it at?
5-6 years. They just drove off. They're going down Main Street. They made a right onto Main Street from Moonflower.
What were they doing?
We drove by and the gentleman was slapping the girl.
There's new video. A police officer told Gabby that he can see a mark on her face. She initially dismissed it as an accident, but it wasn't an accident.
So there's two people that came to us and told us that they saw him hit you. There's two people saying that they saw him punch you. We're just independent witnesses by Moonflower.
Well, to be honest, I definitely hit him first.
Where'd you hit him?
I slapped him.
You slapped him first? And then what, just on his face?
You get to kind of just shut up.
How many times did you slap him?
Just a couple.
And then what? And then his reaction was to do what?
So I didn't slap him.
He just grabbed you?
Yeah.
Again, you can play what if and deconstruct a million different times in a million different ways, but you know, all of these things can be learned from. I think this defund the police has been one of the most misunderstood things of all. Defund the police has not been properly represented in my view. It's really reallocating funds and having on-calls for domestic violence, to have a mental health worker on those calls that is educated as to what's going on so they can recognize red flags and warning signs.
Did he hit you though? I mean, it's okay if you're saying you hit him, and then I understand if he hit you, but we want to know the truth if he actually hit you.
Because you know. I guess, yeah, but I hit him first.
Where did he hit you? Don't worry, just be
well,
honest.
He like grabbed my face, like, I guess. He didn't like hit me in the face, like he didn't like punch me in the face or anything.
Did he slap your face or what?
Well, like he like grabbed me like with his nail, and I guess that's why it was. I definitely have a cut right here because I can feel it.
Yeah.
When I touch it, it burns.
The video speaks loud and clear.
It's very clear. One of the worst things you can do is to just separate them for 8 hours and then put them back together. That escalates the violence, it doesn't de-escalate the violence.
We're gonna come in here.
And that was exactly what was done in this situation.
Tyson? Yep. Officer Robbins, Phil called for me. This is Brian Laundrie. So he's gonna get you all set up with your hotel room.
Can you imagine what would happen if someone had been there that knows the things I'm talking about now at the time? If somebody that was trained in this was there, they might have known a different decision. These aren't little red flags, just like a Navy flagman waving this back and forth when you see her blaming herself and her trying to make excuses for him. To someone that's trained in this situation, it's glaringly a situation where she's victimized, but if you're not trained in it, it's not obvious. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.